very welcome back to the All-Ireland Talent Show and the first of our semi-finals. Tonight, 3 acts will advance to the final and 2 will leave the stage for good. Who will that be? Well, tonight you alone decide. Up now, it's Dahi's second act of the evening, and it's a stay-at-home dad who's hoping the simple combination of voice and guitar will win you over tonight.
Don Stiffe, a family man, a fisherman, just a really genuinely nice, down-to-earth fella. When he sits down and throws his head back and starts singing, his voice is just so magical.
All things for dreamers and losers in love.
It's one of the nicest voices I think I've ever heard in my life.
You will be representing the West.
Thanks to me. Play around a few pubs and stuff like that, and I'm a kind of a husband during the week. We've 3 lovely kids. They're all very musical. It's lovely to see it, you know. Where you go, I say go.
Backstage, I'm so nervous, the poor fella. This is how Don Stiffe is going to support his wife and kids. This is how Don's going to put his kids through college, is through music. That was definitely playing on his mind when he went out.
All the way from Galway, the mighty Don Stiffe.
This was Don Stiffe putting himself out there. He probably, out of all the contestants, had the most to lose. He had just sat down and just sang it from the heart.
Life is an ocean and love is a boat.
He was singing for his wife and 3 kids who were in the audience. The pride in the kids' faces, it was great. That was the performance of the series. It was absolutely brilliant. The Myth were on top and we were second. I really liked the Myth, so I was a small bit worried about them. It was really hard for him waiting for that decision after. He said it was one of the worst experiences of his life.
Don Stiffe!
It's the first time in my life I was actually hugged by such a man that he lifted me about a foot off the ground. He was so happy.
I wasn't expecting that. I'm short for words at the moment. Sorry.
It was just such a special moment for Don and his family. They were just so proud that Dad had gotten through to the semi-final. But Don's in his 40s. He has everything riding on this show. Everything. When it comes down to raw talent, Don Stiffe should be the winner of this competition.
He started his voyage a few weeks back and his sails are full again tonight. Singing Christy Hennessy's Roll Back the Clouds for his mom Maggie, who is in the audience, and for all of you at home, the one and only, the mighty Don Stiffe.
I've been sitting here so long for you to hear my song. All you want to know, have I been on the radio? Who's the biggest star I've seen? What is my favorite scene? If I get the job, would I sing on Mars? And yes, sir, I would sing on Mars. And my dream scene is me a star. Every day the same old dreams, the same old happenings. 100 miles of shores, and yet no place to go. But when your look is all run out, you're asked to take a bow. Now you've stolen the show, now you're on your own. And yes, sir, I would sing on is Mr. I am a star.
Ladies and gentlemen, Don Stiffe. Wallace, a standing ovation from you, and I can see your eyes glistening too.
I'm sorry. There are leading male vocalists in this country, and they're out there in the Ginga tonight. They're filling the National Concert Hall, they're filling all the venues. You should be out there doing it. You are brilliant. And you're better than you were the last time. And this is really stupid of me to say, but you need to be in the final.
Okay. Amanda, Dawn certainly has the voice of experience. It is time it was brought to a wider audience.
I have to say fair play, because you've really upped your game. I really feel since the last time we've seen you, you have come on, you've been practicing whatever it's been doing, it's working for you. I really, really enjoyed it. Well done.
Okay, Dahi, the last time you saw Don, you said it was the performance of the series. Has he topped it?
Well, we have a new performance of the series anyway. Well, I think hit the nail on the head there. There are people out there filling the National Concert Hall. Don Stiffe is going to be a huge star after this show. I thought the voyage was absolutely brilliant, but I tell you one thing, the wind was definitely in his sails tonight. That was a fantastic, powerful performance.
All right, Don, you have a lot of support here tonight, but what would it mean to you to make it to the final?
Oh, it'll be fantastic. As I said from the start, this is heading to the All-Ireland final. Not soccer or hurling, or not football or hurling, but singing. So I'm delighted, and I want everyone to get behind me tonight if they can, and to vote for me. And also, just before I finish, I'd like to say I'd like to dedicate the song tonight to little Matthew Flynn from Glencorrib in County Mayo, who's in Temple Street Hospital this evening, looking in. He's very sick at the moment, so it's for you, Matthew. Okay?
Well done, Don. Okay, the judges have had their say, but it's you who are totally in control this evening. You decide whether Don stays in the competition. So if you think our Galway man deserves a place in the final, he will need your vote. No act is safe without it. His number's on screen now. Ladies and gentlemen, for the West, Don Stiffe. Elaine, I also know you well at this stage. You're Don's wife. Don has been singing for a long time. What would it mean to him to make it to the final?
Well, he'd be over the moon if he could get to the final. It would be brilliant, and it's his livelihood, and he's really striving to get there, and hopefully he will get it to get to the final.
Roisin, Irla, I know the kids must be delighted to see him. He's doing so well. I'm going to talk to this lady here as well, because the last time we spoke to Don before this, you weren't well, Maggie. This is Don's mother, ladies and gentlemen. She was in hospital a few weeks ago. You're looking fantastic now. Are you enjoying this evening?
Pardon?
Are you enjoying the night so far?
Oh, definitely, definitely.
And how did your boy do?
Better than winning the sweep.
Well, we're glad you enjoyed it. Thanks a million for being here, Maggie, and you're looking fantastic. Earlier tonight, our judges championed 5 acts. They performed, but you and only you voted. Now 3 of those acts will book a place in the grand final in 2 weeks' time. Cosabelga, tonight the judges said that you brought it to another level and that you're a ray of sunshine. But are you going through to the final? Fitzy Chicks, tonight our panel said that you're fine musicians and that you have quality to your fingertips. But are you going through to the final? Don Stiffe, tonight the judges said that you are a star in the making and that it was the performance of the series. But are you going through to the final? Shauna Buckingham, tonight the panel said that you really stood out and you make it look so easy, but are you going through to the final? And Brian Sheeran, tonight the judges said that you draw people in, and what a classy performance, but are you going through to the final? The phone votes have been counted and they have been verified, and I can now announce the results. In no particular order, the first act through to the final is Congratulations, Cosabelga. The second act through to the final is Stiffe, Shauna Buckingham and Fitzy Chicks. The best of luck to you all. The third act through to the final is